Yo. Okay, we're back. I honestly don't have no opener. I'm just gonna start yapping. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna start yapping. So where are we? We got principle of polarity, principle of cause and effect, principle of gender, and now we're about to get into the principle of vibration. So before I get to explaining the principle of vibration is not the principle of attraction. Those are two different things, okay? The principle of vibration states that everything is moving, everything is in motion, nothing rests, okay? Now, the law of attraction is more so about like energy attracting the like energy, but we're going to talk about that a little later. Right now, I want to get into the principle of vibration and how it shows up in our life. So, this is not just something that objects, go through. We are quite literally the embodiment of the principle of vibration. So, what do you mean by that? I'm a human. I'm right here. I'm not moving anywhere else. We're here. We are everything, everywhere, all at once. You can literally be at work and mentally be somewhere else. I'm probably in this car right now, talking to you right now, but you know what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm here. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could just be anywhere because everything is in motion, nothing rests. So take this example. When we were kids, right? What was the first thing we learned in science? Matter. We learned that everything is matter. We like, okay, what does that mean? They like, that mean everything is a solid, liquid, and gas. We're like, okay, everything is made up of that. Okay. So think about, this is the time where I need like a board or something, but stay with me. Boom. We're going to go from gas, liquid to solid, right? So this is a box. And the gas box, it would show us particles that were just scattered. They were just over here, over here, over here, over here. They was like, okay, this is basically what the atoms look like for gases. It's not solidified, they kind of everywhere, boom, but they exist. You can't tangibly hold it, but the particles exist, okay? Then the second box, we got liquid. Now you starting to see the particles kind of come together in clusters, one over here, some over here, some over here. Still got that space and stuff in between, but again, not fully solidified. By the time it is to solid, it's no space in between the particles. Everything is tightly compacted together, and now you have a solid. Little did we know, we were learning about ourselves this entire time. We were learning about how our mind works this entire time. So let's get into it. And we're gonna take really time, for example, and our thoughts, for example, too. So boom, right now, this moment where you are right now in your life, because we understand now the principle of cause and effect, this moment that we're in right now didn't just happen right now, okay? This is from a cause that has happened in the past, okay? Think about the past as the gas particles, okay? They kind of grind a little bit, but the past is basically those gas particles that are fleeting, that are, they like, the particles exist. You can't tangibly hold them, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. So this could look like past thoughts, past emotions, present emotions, things that haven't happened yet, positively and negatively. It's just thoughts, you know what I'm saying? It's just everywhere, okay? Think of the present moment as the liquidation stage. So it's certain things that have clumped up together that do resonate with, the thing that you want, and there's certain things that don't, but everything hasn't like compacted fully. Like, it's like, okay, in this area, things are coming together. Over here, it's still kind of not. Over here it is, over here it's not. It's still that space in between. But by the time, and in this case, you can call it the future, but by the time everything solidifies itself, it is because of those past stages that it went through, and those particles have bonded together to the point where there is no separation in the thing itself and you, because you are vibrating at the same energy of it. I hope that landed. But you know what I'm saying? So there is no time, space outside of our third dimensional realm, bro. We've had to literally go through those 3 stages at some point. Right now, it's happening right now. You probably think you standing still right now watching this video, but you are everything everywhere all at once. It is particles moving around, and the sun that's clustering together, solidifying itself to present itself to you later. And just with that, we experience duality here, and that kind of goes into the principle of polarity too. Polarity is basically saying that duality is in everything on the third dimensional realm, though, okay, not outside of this realm. So boom, on Earth we have hot and cold, man and a woman on a physical plane. You know, we have the truth, not the truth. We have, like, everything is a half truth. Everything is a half truth. Everything is and isn't at the same dang time. So outside of this realm, it just is. It just is. Some people on this third dimensional plane believe in 2 powers, but on the 4D and on, there's only 1 power. There's only one. But because duality exists only here, everything is split into 2. So that includes time and space. We adhere to time and space constraint as human beings living on the third dimensional plane, okay? Because we're on this third dimensional plane, we have to go through we have to go through the gas, the liquid, and then the solid. You know what I'm saying? We don't just say something and then it happen on this plane. But to the fourth dimensional plane and on, as soon as we do claim that thing, as soon as we decide that we have it, that means we have it. Hope this is landing. So with that being said, in order to manifest or just bring into solid form the things that have been going on in your mind and your body through that like gaseous stage, you have to transcend time space constraint, because we here are confined to that, but that doesn't mean that you have to be. Technically, you are also a spiritual being. You're not just of this world, okay? This is not just all you are, okay? So I had to sit over that, because this is not just all you are. Because you are a part of the all, you also have access and the capability to transcend this third dimensional realm, okay? So when it comes to past, present, future, that is a third dimensional realm constraint, okay? But from the 4D and on, everything is happening right now. So take your goal, for example, whatever you got down on your resolution list for this year. If it's up here and you're viewing it as like this big grandiose thing, oh my gosh, if I was to do that, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, that signifies to the fourth dimensional realm and on, the universe, whatever you want to call it, that you must be down here. If you're putting it on this pedestal, you like, bruh, this is that, it's like taking that in as like, okay, so your vibration must be lower than that. You must not be like worthy of that. You know what I'm saying? You must be lower. If it's a giant, you must be an ant. Like, so putting your goal on a pedestal, putting your desired reality on a pedestal is what's keeping you away from it. You wanting it is what's keeping you away from it, because you wouldn't want it if you had it. You would not want it if you had it. The life that you have right now is probably not what you want, but you have it because you don't want it. You have it because you have it. You can only have what you already have. You can't have what you want. Wanting and having, that doesn't make sense, y'all. You can't have and want something at the same time. You have to choose. You have to sit in one chair. So you're either in the vibration of wanting that thing, or you're in the vibration of having it. Wanting it means that I am here and it is up there. I want it. I am reaching for it. Therefore, I have to want it. Therefore, I have to, you know what I'm saying? But if you have it and it is here, it puts y'all right here. And the vibration said, yeah, I'm yes, I'm on the same, level as this person, because they're exuding the same vibration that I am, and we're here. You have to resonate with the same vibration of that thing. Just because it's not a solidified thing doesn't mean that it's not moving towards you. Nothing is at rest. What you want wants you back. The longer you stay in that vibration of having that thing, it's literally on its way to you like this. Actually, like this. With the musical. Like, it's on its way to you. It's not at rest. It's not something that's just sitting there waiting mundane, like, I'm waiting for someone to experience me. No. The longer you stay in the vibration of having it, it's like, oh yeah, I gotta come to meet you. God will literally rearrange life around you, which you can't physically rearrange with your hands, because you are a human. Let's not forget, you only have you know what I'm saying, you still human. Not too much, but God will literally rearrange things around you, and opportunities will start to find you resonating with that thing that you want, or that you've been staying in the vibration of, because it seeks to fill what I'm trying to say, it's like a vacuum that seeks to fill itself. You know what I'm saying? So how I was saying with your nervous system, like detox is making room for things to come in. The vibration that you're exuding in, that same thing, opportunity, that life is looking for someone to feel that vibration. Is looking for someone to experience it. It wants to experience you. It wants to experience life through you. Like, it thinks. I hope that makes sense. Like, it literally thinks. So yeah, with whatever it is that you want, you can't be putting it on a pedestal, bro. You can't be thinking of it as this big ass grandiose, oh my god, bro. You have to resonate the same vibration of it. You have to make it normal to you, to signify to it that I have you. I have you. I feel how I feel as if you was here. I do the things as if you was here. I live my life as if you was here. I expect the things I expect because of I experience this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hope this one. But yeah, bro, you can only have what you already have. And if you are in the state of wanting it, it is literally putting more and more space between y'all. You literally like, bro, but I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and I want this, but I want. Soon as you don't care, and you know that you have it, and that you are exuding at the vibration of it, it literally meets you. It meets you, bro. And nothing is at rest. Nothing is not moving. Nothing you're doing don't fucking matter. It could be the smallest thing as building one positive habit each day that puts you on the same vibrational frequency of that thing that brings it closer to you. It could be a small, tiny fraction of a change, and it brings it closer to you. It could be a thought. It could be a certain belief, a certain expectation, even what you focus on, how you see yourself, your self-concept of yourself, the confidence that you have in yourself, that this is your life and not that is over there. Think about the difference between this and that. Don't that sound like it's like over there? It's like, it sounds like it's something that's over there. But instead of you viewing that thing that you want, your goal, as in, that is my life, that is something that I want, that is something that I'm going to get, that is something that I will get. See how all of these terms are just put in space in between you and the thing? When space only exists here, time only exists here on this third dimensional realm. Hey, you think God give a fuck about time and space? Dang. Don't care about none of that. It cares about the vibration that you are exuding out. It cares about where you stand in. What do you know? Do you know that this is, do you know I can do this for you? Do you trust in me to do this for you? Because if you just fully do it. I trust myself. I trust myself. You don't trust the God within you. You can't just physically do it, just plain trust off from your physical self to get you there, bro. You have to use the other side and know that you are a spiritual being also, meaning that with the least resistance, God brings things into your life. Universe brings things into your life with the least resistance. It doesn't want to work. We be the ones that be like, you gotta work and you gotta work and struggle for it. Whole time, the universe likes to do shit with the least resistance possible. It's like, girl, guy, I'm not trying to do all of that. Just stay in the frequency of the thing. Stay in the knowing and the vibration of the thing. Trust in me and yourself. Trust that I work through you, and let me work through you. I will bring this to you. No problem at all. Hold on, cooking it up. But while it's being cooked up, you can't be expecting what will happen if it don't. You can't be expecting failure, but hoping for success. Babe, you have to pick a side. You have to pick a chair to sit in. Okay? You have one ass. Okay? So you have to pick a chair to sit in. And if you're in the chair of fear and worry, and it may not, but still be like, but I think I want it, or it is here. I don't know. It's not. I can't see, bro. Now you're confusing. Okay? And because you're confused, it materializes things in your life that brings even more confusion. Because not only is the universe giving you literally what you're putting into the program, but it's magnetizing how you feel. So if it's negativity that you're vibrating at, it's gonna magnetize that feeling through circumstances, events, and people. If it's positivity that you're vibrating at, it's going to magnify through people, circumstances, and events, and give you even more reasons to feel that way. So when it comes to the thing that you want and the goal, yeah, it's not about how bad you want it. It is, but it's not. But it ultimately is not about how bad you want it. It's how much you know in your bone and flesh and mind that you have it. You have to delusionally know that you have that shit. I don't care what it look like. I do not care what your life looks like. I don't care what your bank account look like. I don't care. And you shouldn't care, because everything is in motion. Nothing rests. The situation you in right now, what's going on right now, this shit is not all there is. It's not stuck here. Just because it looks like this to us, it look like, damn, bro, this building I'm looking at right now look like it's being still. Whole time, it's not. So your situation right now, it probably feel like you're stuck. It probably feels like you're at a place of stillness or stagnation, and nothing is happening, nothing is moving. The whole time the shit is moving, bro. Whole time, past, present, future, all moving right now. The gas particles are moving around. The thoughts that you're having, that's the steam. Think of that as like the steam. You can't tangibly hold it, but it exists. And the longer you stay in that vibration, now you grouping up particles. Now it's turning to a liquid. The longer you stay in that vibration, now it's becoming a solid. Now it's literally compacting itself to real form, to the 3D realm. Whole time it existed back when it was still gas particles, as soon as you decided it. That's why everything you think and everything that goes on through your mind, through your body, through your heart, it's all happening right now, bro. Okay? So everything you do matter. It's not gonna take this big thing to happen before you accomplish the big thing. It could be this smallest minuscule little tweak, and you keep that little tweak going on and forming as a habit, and then as a routine, even if that just looks like reminding yourself of how much that Not that is my life, not that, but this is my life. Say it with me, y'all. This is my life. Okay, nothing is at rest. Nothing is not moving. Everything is in motion right now. If it feels like a time of stagnation and stillness and nothing is fucking happening, bro, and all hope is fucking lost and I'm just fucked, remind yourself of the principle of vibration. Think of it from an external point, as far as everything outside of you is moving. Nothing is at rest. Everything is working towards something. And even from an internal level, your thoughts that you're having right now is working towards something. It's going to solidify itself at some point. At some point. You probably don't think so, but it is. Mundane things you think that you're doing right now that has nothing to do with shit, like whether it's, I don't know, scrolling, watching something, just wasting time. You think time cares about that? You think time thinks because you think that, I just got time to kill right now. You never have time to kill. I hate that term. Time to kill. Everything rests. Everything matters. Everything is at motion. I mean, everything, my bad. Everything is moving. Nothing is at rest. Everything is in motion. That's what I'm going to say. But yeah, like, so it's never about having time to kill. Time is not just being still, being nothing. Just because you think, because you being nothing right now, nothing is happening. Babe, it's always happening. Everything is happening right now. Right here, right now. So yeah, that life that you want, it's not even that life. It is this life. This is your life. And live out your life. And you're going to be proud of yourself for making the decisions that you make now, because the decisions that you make now, who you are now, mentally, spiritually, even physically, is setting up for who you will be later. You know what I'm saying? Who you are now, the present right now, is the future. And the present is also the past, because it came from, you know what I'm saying, they had to go through those 3 stages to get here. Okay, which is the past. You know what I'm saying? And then from this moment right here, it's no time to kill, bro. It's no time to kill. Everything is happening right now. Everything is dictating shit that's about to happen later anyway. So I hope this landed. And that you just use the principle of vibration to your benefit, bro. To your benefit. Resonate with the thing. Don't pedestalize your goal or what it is that you want to do. You have to make it so normal, bro. I'm talking about so normal to the point you don't even get hyped for real. Like, you can get excited. That's cool. Get excited. You know, you probably gonna be excited even, you know, in that life, but not to the point where you're like, oh my gosh, fangirling. Oh my gosh, like, you up here and I'm down here. Your self-worth have to be where that's at. Your self-confidence have to be where that's at. Your self-concept has to be where that's at. Your beliefs have to be where that's at. Your expectation has to be where that's at. Your focus has to be where that's at. Am I missing one? Your emotionally charged thoughts have to be where that's at. You can't be pedestalizing that shit, bro. It's gonna keep it away from you. So yeah, don't want your goal no more. I don't want to hear nothing about all I want is this. All I want. I can't wait to have. Nigga, have it now. Have it right now. This is your life right now. It's all happening right now anyway. You might as well choose it now and not later. Why later? Later don't even exist. It do, but it don't. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hope this landed. And yeah, man. To the next.